slate's full, we already locked in. Matt and Jake on the mic, let the show begin. Score, starters, who's hot and who's not. Burning daylight sports, give it everything we got. First pitch energy, no time to sleep. 15 games on the board, the grind don't cease. No waste of daylight, it is already on. Burning daylight sports, all day long. Two guys, one mic, straight talk, no filler. If they happen on the diamond, we gonna deliver. Don't waste the daylight, it is already on. Burning daylight sports, all day long. Two guys, one mic, straight talk, no filler. If they happen on the diamond, we gonna deliver.
Welcome back. This is BD Baseball for Tuesday, June 9th, 2026. It was a long night, Jake. 4 hours and 14 minutes, 12 innings of baseball. Both teams averaged, between the A's and the Brewers, averaged over a run an inning. We got a lot to cover on that game, so we're going to save it for the end. But it was fun. I hate that the A's walked away with a dub, or without the dub, but it was fun to watch.
That was a good game.
Like, it was a really good game. That's a really good ball club, and I thought we had it in the bag, but fucking Brewers they're tough, man. They are really tough. But it was a pretty short slate around the league. A's was by far the highlight of it, and but there was plenty going on. Any game really stick out to you before we do the full rundown?
Not really. I mean, I guess I watched a little bit of Seattle.
They that offense is coming alive. What's your stance on Josh Naylor after this weekend?
Oh, fuck him.
I was always kind of borderline. I couldn't decide if I liked the guy or not, but he kind of made it like he had like last year he started stealing bases and shit, and now I'm just like, fuck that Canadian. I can't stand him. Like
I gave him a little bit of a long leash because he's really big into sneakers and gets like all sorts of customs cleats, like Jordan cleats and stuff like that. I'm like, all right, that's cool. But yeah, he's kind of dirty.
Yeah. Yeah, that fucking throwing them. Well, the McGonigle play, I think you can call it was close enough to where you could call it incidental, but also
the first base.
Yeah,
the first base. I don't know, man. Like I was there for that game.
Yeah.
And like just it seemed like the energy like already was getting a little bit weird. I don't know why he would have taken a step that way to avoid him, because that's the way that the runners going.
Yeah. I kind of thought the same thing. Like it was close, and then heat of the moment, whatever. I could see it being, how they called it incidental, but also, especially like when you look at the like zoom out and look at the whole game, and you're like, oh yeah, that was probably intentional. And then he definitely threw the sliding mitt. It's like, first of all, why the fuck are you carrying it? Like it's not like it was a batting glove. It was one of those oven mitt sliders. And like,
yeah. So like, I know some of the guys will carry their like batting gloves.
Yeah.
Just to make sure that they don't like, they got something to hold on to when they're sliding in, so they don't accidentally like jam a finger or something.
Yeah.
But if you got a mitt, like put your mitt on.
Right. And so he was carrying that oven mitt deal, the sliding mitt, and then like after watching the replay, he clearly threw it right at Dingler. And I don't know. It just now I'm fully in the camp that fuck that guy.
And he's he also had the play where he slid through second base.
Oh, that's right. And Yeah, which like back in the day, that would have been a standard, double play breakup, but that's not the game we play anymore. And so,
well, I wouldn't say it's. I mean, all right, it would have been fine back in the day, but like it's still a little dirty.
Yeah,
especially going in cleats up like through the base. Like, come on.
That's true. The cleats up part's always been dirty. So, so yeah, I'll have to take your word. I remember seeing the replay, but I don't recall the fine details of it. But it's enough to know that we're, especially now they're division rivals. I'm fully in the fuck Josh Naylor camp.
Yeah, and I think Colt Keith called him out after the game on Friday.
Oh. Okay.
Because I think Naylor said something because Framber hit him.
Oh yeah, and then then Montero just fucking just juiced him in the shoulder on Sunday. So was that Sunday? Yeah, I think it was Sunday.
Yeah.
After the McGonigle deal, huh?
Yeah. And all right, so I'd like to think that was maybe a little bit of retaliation for the McGonigle thing, but he was also losing it a little bit.
Yeah.
so I don't know. I don't actually know if that was purposeful. Yeah, he threw one pretty far outside on the other way too. So, control might have just been falling apart on him there.
And if I'm Montero, I'm owning it as if I totally meant to do that.
Yeah.
That was. I'm glad we're talking about. That was a Sunday game, but that there was some definite bad blood going around in Detroit on Sunday, and I'm kind of all here for it. So fuck the Mariners. They're still rolling. They beat the Orioles 6-3. Fucking Naylor had a grand slam yesterday.
Yeah, I'm glad it wasn't against us.
Yeah.
Would have lost it.
That was the only home run that wasn't hit last night. I don't think there was a grand slam. There was multiple solos, a 3-run, a 2-run. But no salamis. Let's see. Seattle was down. They dropped the series in Detroit, and it was McGonigle walked it off on Sunday, huh?
Oh, that was so fun.
I bet that. I'm a big fan of McGonigle. He's that dude's he's a good ball player.
He doesn't generally have much power. But he crushed one down the line. I think it was like 420 or something like that.
Damn.
Straight pull side. It wasn't. I mean, you knew it off the bat.
Yeah.
Infield did no one moved. It's okay.
That's funny. So yeah, Josh Naylor hit a 5th inning grand slam that really kind of swung the game there yesterday. Ryan Bliss tied it with a sac fly, and then Naylor hit that grand slam. Emerson Hancock went 5 innings, 1 run, 3 hits and 2 walks. I don't know how many punch outs he had, but Munoz came in
just 3 Ks, 2 bags.
So pretty, good performance, but numbers wise, pretty pedestrian. And Munoz came in and got his 10th save of the year after blowing the one in Detroit. Rosarena had 3 hits and an RBI, and Baltimore went 1 for 9 with runners in scoring position.
Oh, that hurts.
That's rough. That's rough. The Rays getting back on track against the Red Sox. The Rays have been slumping here lately. They dropped the series to the Marlins, and then you guys swept them, right? That was the series before.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
So they had lost 5 of 6, and they went in to they were at home against the Red Sox, and they win 3-1. Yandy Diaz, I had him on the spin ball lineup yesterday. He had a solo shot, and then sac fly in the 8th. Ian Seymour went 4 innings. When they only 1-run ball, so but bullpen went 5 scoreless, only allowed 3 hits. Connolly Early, what was his? Connolly Early had a pretty decent outing, but 3-1. Hard to win when your offense only puts up 1.
Yeah. Yeah, that offense is struggling lately.
Yeah, their Red Sox are not good, and I'm kind of enjoying that.
Abreu's been on a little bit of a tear, and it seems like that's about it.
Yeah, they're supposed to get Roman Anthony back here soon, aren't they?
Yeah, but I mean, honestly, he wasn't even that good when he was healthy. So
No.
I don't know. Maybe it's at least a little bit of spark and probably at least a little bit of a defensive boost.
Yeah, I don't know. It's not going to be enough to help them. They suck out loud. This was a tough one. I guess you were probably rooting for the Yankees yesterday and against Cleveland. I didn't really have much of a dog in that fight, so I was rooting Cleveland because fuck the Yankees. Yankees win it in 10. Yankees they kind of just pieced away out of the Guardians had some runs early, but yeah, the Yankees just kind of chipped away.
Yeah, Warren wasn't particularly good. Yeah, it was just a kind of little short day for him.
Yeah.
So
it was Yankees' first extra innings game that they won this year.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Cody Bellinger with a 2-run single in the 10th. Cleveland intentionally walked Ben Rice to load the bases, and then Bellinger drives in 2. Goldschmidt homered. Ryan McMahon homered. Angel Martinez hit a 2-run shot for Cleveland. And it was Will Warren and Gavin Williams. And let's see, let me look at the box on, because I think Gavin Williams was pretty good, wasn't he?
He went 5 innings, 4 runs, 3 earned.
Yeah, gave up 2 bombs. Warren went 4 1/3, 3 runs, 3 hits, 2 earned. 3 runs, 2 earned. 2 walks, 5 Ks, 3 walks, 5 Ks. Yeah, so I mean, pretty similar pitching performance, really. Yeah, so like kind of off day for both those guys and they're both pretty good. Yeah, I don't know, just one of those. It was a gay day for weird games like that. It seemed like, or at least that with the Yankees and the A's.
Just so quickly, like, man, Paul Goldschmidt is just eating up lefties this year.
Yeah.
I didn't realize, like, he's kind of having a real bounce back year, but I think a big part of it is he's just getting platoon against lefties and just crushing them.
Yeah. I like it seems like both kind of. Yeah, he was just like, this was like his sunset tour this year is what it felt like going in there. And yeah, I don't know, good on him. Like I'm no fan of the Yankees, but I've always kind of liked Goldschmidt, and so I don't know, I'm good on the old man. It's that's a cool deal. Phillies and the Jays, Sanchez is just filthy. He was a real bum yesterday and gave up 2 in 8 innings.
Yeah, that's a 7 inning. 7 innings?
Maybe it was. I thought it was 8. Maybe it was 7. Probably was 7. You're probably right.
Yeah. But 4 hits, 2 earned, runs, 10 Ks, 1 walk. That's a good stat line.
The pretty good stat line, yeah. Yeah, so a real asshole only went 7 innings and gave up 2. Let's see. Adolis Garcia hit a 2-run homer. 3 runs in the third on. It's had some walks, a hit by pitch, and Alec Bohm and Real Muto both drove in some runs. Bryson Stott got an RBI on a walk, bases loaded walk. Patrick Corbin, he got pieced up a little. 5 runs in 3 innings.
Yeah, it's kind of too bad. I mean, I guess it's just one game, but he's been looking really good. Resurgent year after 5-6 years being pretty trash.
Yeah, really not good.
So,
most of that time, he was good, and then up until this year, it's been like, why is this guy still in the league? How are people still signing him?
Yeah, exactly. It was. I watched I watched some highlights for that game, but yeah, Sanchez is good.
He's so good. That changeup of his is just fucking gross, man. It is so gross.
Yeah. I don't know how anyone gets a hit off of that.
I don't either. It was wild. And then the later games, Astros at the Angels. Fucking Astros. We kind of were dancing on their grave way too early. They're coming.
That last year too, man.
I know it. They but yeah, they were down, and they ended up beating the Angels in extras. I mean, it is the Angels, but still, they I think it was Arrighetti on the mound yesterday. I think he was, and
yeah.
So he went 6, 4 runs, 4 hits, 3 runs, 4 walks, 7 Ks. I mean, they kind of got to him a little bit. That's still a quality start, but for what Arrighetti's been putting up here lately, he's like that was a fine.
Yeah, it's a bad game for him. So.
Yeah. But yeah, they can't. So Zach, Josh Hader struck out the side in the 9th and got it done. And then Brian Abreu closed it out in the 10th. So Angels jumped out early, tied it late, or Houston tied it late, and then Astros had 8 hits. Angels had 8 hits, and yeah, there's another late innings goofy game. Fucking Astros, though.
Myers sack fly to score in the 10th.
Yeah, I hate to see it. I was clearly rooting for the Halos there. I've got no hate for the Halos. I'll never be able to after the Angels in the outfield. Like I'm always going to be kind of not necessarily a fan, but I'm never going to hate on the Angels, and fuck the Astros, man. They just keep coming.
Yeah, fuck the Astros. And then I liked watching the Angels early 2000s.
Oh yeah,
Brad.
Oh yeah. Lackey. So my Lackey played independent ball in for the Elkhart Dusters, Elkhart, Kansas, and he stayed with one of my cousins, as kind of like the host family, and so my cousin knows John Lackey very well.
Weird.
Yeah, it's kind of wild. So
this was when he was really young.
Yeah. So like before he was at the Angels, and then he end up with Boston towards the end there. Yeah. Multiple World Series champ. Yeah, it was kind of one of those odd, just small world type deals.
It's interesting. I would have expected, after his career, I would have expected him not to be an independent ball.
Yeah, I don't know how. I never did really do much of a deep dive on that. I'll have to ask Steph about that. But yeah, so they hosted him, and they know him very well. Just kind of one of those weird stories.
Cool.
Yeah, Padres kind of get back on track. The Reds absolutely just squandered a pretty good start from Andrew Abbott. But I think he gave up 3, maybe.
Abbott gave up
6 innings, 4 hits, 3 runs, 2 walks, 6 punch outs. Gave up the homer. What inning was that? 3rd inning. So I mean, pretty good.
Quality start.
Yeah, pretty good start. They were when did the Padres scored? So they
put most of their runs in the 7th and 8th.
Yeah. So they scored 2 in the 6th or must have been the 7th, I guess, because he went out for the 7th. And then
he must have come out for the 7th and then gave up. Run.
So quality start, but then they also the Padres laid down 3 consecutive sack bunts, and the Reds didn't record an out on any of them.
Oh, that's wow. That's rough.
It was just bumbling, fumbling, stumbling, and just never. There's 2 of them they never even got a throw off, and just like, man, that's the Reds. I think they were posers coming in. They just, I don't know. Maybe things will turn.
I mean, it hurts with that. I mean, it hurts for him real bad right now without LA.
Yep.
LA De La Cruz. But also, like, I'm looking at that infield. No one's particularly good at defense.
No.
So you take LA De La Cruz away.
That's gonna hurt.
Yeah, I mean, like, I try and put on Eugenio Suarez every day.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Looking at it now, it's like, oh, I kind of actually do see how they gave up 3.
Yeah.
3 bunts in a row, especially if you're all hitting them right at him.
Oh, yeah, exactly. It's it was a rough one. Padres looking to turn things around. They've really been struggling here lately. Still 3 games over 500, but dropped a lot. They were within a half game of the Dodgers. About a week and a half ago, and they've fallen off quick.
They're 3-7 in their last 10, and the Reds are 2-8. So neither of them are doing very well right now. Losing a lot of ground. They're both at least like trying for a wild card, and like if they don't pick it up, that's gonna fall away pretty quick too. Yeah,
because coming into May, I think the Reds were leading the Central, and they went on a 12-game stinker, and then they just have not done. They kind of had a little bit of a resurgence, and but that whole time they never really dropped below 500. They got off to such a hot start, and now they're 3 games under and losing ground fast.
Yeah.
Nationals, they pull it off in the 9th, 3 runs in the 9th to come back and beat the Giants. Love to see it. Nationals are kind of fun to watch this year. James Wood is having an absolute just beast of a year. CJ Abrams is having another beast of a year. What's that rookie kid? fuck, I forget his name, but
Cruz.
No, he's a white boy.
No.
What is his name? Mead. Mead's been having a pretty good year as well.
Oh, yeah.
Dalen Lyle's having a good year. Like that offense can really bang. They're pretty fun to watch. They got some help in the pitching department here as of late. Like Cade Cavalli's been pretty solid, but yeah, they just slug a lot.
Yeah, it's too bad that they don't have any. They don't have better pitching.
I know.
It's like if they had this offense going last year, like no way they would have gotten rid of Mackenzie Gore.
Not a chance.
That could be like a little bit of difference game season for them.
Yeah, for sure. And it's hard to say now because we're seeing him. Mackenzie Gore's pretty. He's struggled quite a bit this year. Right. But you never know. Because he started out last season on a tear for the Nationals, and it's got to give you at least some sort of confidence to have that type of offense behind you. I don't know. It's hard to, you'll never know for sure on what could have been, but they could use some pitching right now. Giants, Logan Webb had a really good game, and then the bullpen blew it for him, but fuck the Giants. So I'm okay with it.
He's having an okay year. It's probably not as good as he's been some years in the past, but I mean, he's really like the only bright spot.
It really is. Like Robbie Ray's been pretty unremarkable this year. He hasn't been bad, but hasn't been good. And then like Logan Webb as well has been kind of unremarkable. Like he's not been bad, but he's not just kind of unremarkable.
Yeah, I mean, I guess Luis Arias is still sitting 324, but it's just like he doesn't do anything else.
Yeah, like he's having himself a nice resurgence year. Like he's having a good enough year. Well, he'll get paid again next year, but
oh yeah,
but yeah, there's nothing going on for the Giants, and I like that. I hope the Rockies can go on a little bit of a run just climb up out of the basement a little bit.
We'll see.
Well, yeah, probably not going to happen, but
start it next week.
Starting next week, yeah.
After you guys have beat up on them.
Yeah, the A's need to beat up on them. They got a tough series. Brewers, boy, it was a heartbreaker, but it was fun as shit to watch. 11 total home runs, 7 for the A's, 4 for the Brew Crew. 29 combined runs on 34 combined hits. 1 error by the A's early in the game, but some really good defense played. Not much pitching to speak of. There was a lot of pitches thrown. Nothing really to. Jose Suarez got the loss, but he pitched really well. He was the only one of the relievers to really pitch well. It seemed like. Joel Kuhnel, 4 days after he made his last appearance for the A's, makes his first appearance for the Brewers. And he went an inning and 2/3, gave up 1 hit, and it was a big, long one out of the stadium by Nick Kurtz. 7 combined pitchers for each team. So 14 combined pitchers last night. No position players though. It was everybody used their entire bullpen pretty much. Jose Suarez, he did give up a run, I guess. 4 Ks, 2 innings, 1 run. He pitched pretty well. Barlow sucked out loud. He won an inning, 3 hits, 4 runs, 3 of them earned. Gave up a big home run. Sterner only had to come in and get 1 out, I think, or maybe he third of an inning, 1 hit, 1 strikeout. So Sterner did his job. Suarez did pretty well. Kunal, all things considered, did pretty well, and Patrick really was the one that came through in the end for the Brew Crew. Got the save, 1 inning, 1 walk, 2 punch outs, no hits, no runs. Thanks for coming.
This was a crazy game. You had the exact time, but that's got to be the longest game of the year, right?
Oh yeah, it was 4 hours and 14 minutes and 441 pitches thrown. Like I said, 28 total runs, averaged a little over a run per team per inning. It was wild. There was I forget who. Here we go. Scoring. So it was Jake Bauers hit a chopper over third base to score Churio in the top of the first. Shay Langeliers had himself a night. He hit the first pitch he saw 483 feet to left center. It hit just below the park sign on Las Vegas Ballpark. It was a damn shot. But that was just the first one. Let's see. Home runs. Langeliers hit 1. Soderstrom hit 2. Kurtz hit 2. Heim hit 1. Geloff hit 1. Alika Williams, little bitty Alika Williams, almost hit 2 of them out. The Brew Crew Terang hit 1. Vaughn hit 1. Vaughn has just been crushing left-handed pitching. He's been on an absolute tear here lately. Bauers hit 1, and Contreras hit a fucking tank too. Like, fell down on his ass. He hit it so hard.
Oh man, that was funny. I can't believe. Man, he watched that home run go out like sitting down.
Sitting square on his ass. He put every bit of his body into it. The boys were bumping last night. Like, everybody was swinging out of their shoes, and it was paying off for them. It was a rough night to be a pitcher for either team.
Yeah, I mean, that was such a weird thing. Like, I've seen, like Beltre used to go down to a knee a bunch on some home runs out of their ass.
I haven't either. Like,
and hit it out.
Yeah. Like, so Schwarber had the one in the All-Star game to walk it off last year there, where he went down to one knee. Rooker is known for doing the lean back. But yeah, Contreras went to a knee and then just kept on going back to it right on his ass.
Rolled over.
And he hit it to dead center, and it got out with plenty of room to spare. I mean, it was a fucking tank. It was surely the enclosed stadium's going to have a little less carry to the ball there, I would think. But either way, we've got another Coors situation on our hands. Like, you thought the ball would fly in Sacramento, and it does, but man, Vegas is a different story. That was wild.
Yeah, that makes sense. I don't remember them talking about having a humidor or anything there, but like, it's dry enough that it probably makes sense to, like Arizona and Colorado have one.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, like Aaron's dad worked on like some of the research in the balls for the humidor. I think it's like, the balls fly like 5% farther, 4% farther, something like that, because of how dry it is. And like, a big reason is some of when it's really dry, the leather shrinks, which pulls the lacing tighter, and has. So it's not as far. It's not as like raised. Against the leather, and so that reduces the drag. But that also means that if you don't have those laces as high, your breaking balls don't break as well.
Yeah,
So it's a twofold thing. It's like, okay, fine, it goes a little bit farther, but people are also going to be teeing off on you because you think your curveball is going to drop, 12 inches, and it only drops, 10 inches or like 8 inches.
Yeah,
it's in the middle of the plate, and
someone
just cranks it.
That's the thing is somebody with like a nasty sweeper goes into Coors and it just looks like a pedestrian slider and it hangs up over the plate, and you're just asking for it to get crushed. Or if you got good rising action on your four seamer, and then you're still throwing it just as hard at Coors, but it comes out flat, and you're like, well, okay, now you're just sped up batting practice.
Yeah. I mean, you can. That's why like pitchers just ain't shitting for the Rockies ever.
No, and it's
the only ones that really do well are single ball pitchers.
Yep.
Pitch to contact, keep it low.
Yep, which is it's risky in itself because if
you hang one of those.
Yeah, it just it doesn't matter what park it in is, you leave it up, that somebody's going to smack it and it's going to go a long ways. So, and sinker, you throw it every bit as hard as a four seamer, because it's just that's how you get the sinking action, is by throwing it hard. The grip and then throwing it hard. But yeah, you leave it elevated. A fast pitch goes equally fast or faster the other way when it gets barreled up. So, I'd be interested to hear some of the pitchers from last night talk. I didn't catch any of I caught the Kotze interview after the game, but that was about it. But I'd be interested to see like what Harrison said about what his pitches were doing, because he's been lights out this year, and he got lit the fuck up yesterday. So
maybe especially after like the Rockies series get, you'd think that some of them might have something to say, especially if they're on. I don't know if is anyone's on any of the pitchers on contract through 28 to get into the stadium.
Maybe. No, I don't think Severino is. No, I think.
Okay, well,
I think because Savale's on a 1 year. I'm not sure about Springs. I'm not sure about Springs' contract. But if Springs don't turn it around, he's they're not going to keep him around anyways. He's been.
Well, he's in arbitration, isn't he?
Maybe so. So he's not helping his case right now, though. Like he
started out so well this year, and then just had a few really bad games. I mean, and considering everything yesterday, he pitched pretty okay, but like nobody pitched. Like I said, nobody pitched good. There was. I'd say Kunal. He did better than Kyle Harrison.
Yeah, Kyle Harrison went 2 1/3, 8 hits, 8 runs, 2 walks, 4 strikeouts, 3 home runs allowed. Springs went 5 innings, 8 hits, 5 runs, all of them earned. 2 walks, 3 punch outs, and 2 home runs allowed. So, yeah, he had a much better game than Harrison, and not a terrible game considering, but still 5 runs in 5 innings, 8 hits. Yeah, it's not great. And to add on, he's at a 4.68 ERA right now, and that's been just steadily climbing after having like right around a 2.5 ERA for the month of April, and then I think his last win was the end of April, and his May has not been good. Yeah, yeah.
I didn't realize it's been that long.
Yeah. He's been struggling. So, and then, I mean, all things considered, it wasn't a terrible start, but it wasn't very good. Speaking of not very good, the behind the plate ump was also not very good. It was most challenges in a game this year with 16. And also, so the A's went 6 for 9 because it went 12 innings. So even if you're out of challenges after 9, each team gets another one for each inning in extras. A's were successful on 6 of 9. The Brewers were successful on 5 of 7, and but they also had a lot of sample size to choose from. 414 pitches thrown, so 441, ridiculous.
Yeah, just kind of piggyback on that a little bit. On Sunday, I was at the game, Tigers, and Dingler had like a really nice day calling or using his ABS challenges. I think he was like 3 for 4, 4 for 5.
Nice.
And some really good ones. And he did some of them were just like so automatic. Like I don't even know if he waited for the umpire to make a call. Like he's already tapping his head. And then I think one of our guys challenged a call they probably shouldn't have challenged. And then Dingler lost our last challenge, and it was like 0.1 inches off.
Oh shit!
Yeah, it's like just barely missed it. But then there's probably you were actually you're watching part or jumping back and forth, right, or something. But
I just happened to catch that.
Yeah, there's one point and I'm glad that you mentioned that because we thought in the stands that it was off the plate. And I do sit right behind. I sit dead behind home plate.
Yeah.
And so I got a pretty good vantage point, except for the umpires kind of in the way for the last 3-4 feet. So I can't really see it cross the plate. But it looked like he was out. It looked like he was outside, and we're like, it was like a pivotal, would have changed that bat significantly.
Yeah, I think it was
just out.
I don't remember the exact count, but I do remember.
I thought it was like a 1-1 that went to a 2-1 instead of a 1-2.
Yeah, I think so. It was something like that, and I don't remember. I just remember thinking, "Dang, that was close." Why didn't you? And then the broadcast crew say, "And we're out of challenges. Really could have used one right there." And I was like, "Oh shit, that sucks." And so yeah, there's it's interesting seeing the strategy going forward. As the season progresses with this ABS stuff, and also still continuing to see what cocksuckers the umps are. The low from the Pirates got absolutely hosed on one the other day. It was a late called strike, and he challenged as soon as they called it a strike. He challenged, and the ump did not give it to him. Said he was too late, and he challenged as soon as you called it a strike, but it was delayed call.
Yeah, I saw that one. It was so weird. It was so weird. Because it made me think of the Trout one, a week ago, and the Trout one. Okay, they didn't give it to him, or technically they did do the review and then said it was too late. But there was a little bit of a delay.
Yeah.
But this one, I mean,
he was waiting for him to make the call.
Immediately went to the head.
Yeah. He stepped back and waited for him to make the call and then went to the head. They didn't give it to him. And then he later on that same at bat, he flew out and was barking as the whole time. And I don't even know how much he was barking at the fly out, but they booted him after that. And I was like, you guys are some real petty gay bitches. Fuck you guys.
It's really unfortunate. And it's also kind of weird. Maybe not specifically in this situation, but sometimes umpires have a little bit of a delayed call.
Yeah.
And especially like, all right, maybe you're thinking that like, oh, maybe it's gonna be a delayed strike, and they don't do it. But like, and then you try and make your call after later call or by them, and then they're like, oh, it's too late. They're like, yeah, this is kind of silly. So I kind of hope that they refine this a little bit over the off season, because there's been too many like just little fuck ups that they could fix with some clarity.
And a bunch of them have just clearly been the ump being petty. Like that, there's no other explanation for it, because it's you're looking straight at him, tapping your helmet, and they don't give it to you. And it's, I don't know, or they'll say they challenged when they didn't, and it just, I don't know. There has to be, they're gonna have to revisit it and put down some more rules. And you didn't hear about it as much in AAA, or you didn't hear about it at all in AAA, that being an issue, or at least I never did. And it's weird how some of these umps have they continue just to make it about themselves.
Yeah. I don't get it.
I just don't understand that mentality. It's I don't understand. Like, nobody is there for you. Like, nobody's there for you. They're there for the game.
Yeah, I mean,
just do your job.
If I was if I worked for MLB and I wanted to be petty, well, let's say it. I do I do want to be petty, but like, this is a good opportunity, not that they haven't had this kind of information before, but to start putting some of these umpires on probation.
Oh, yeah. I think it's absolutely the right call to do so. And
it's in the umpire CBA, like the way that you can fire someone or the way you can put someone on probation, like for performance, and like they have so much data after this year.
Yeah,
like they need to start using that.
Well, and on the flip side of that, like we do call balls and strikes here. Like the ump that cleaned the plate twice to allow Christopher Sánchez his historic run ovation in Philly.
Oh yeah,
that's a class act move.
That's great. That was really nice. That was a really good move,
because he received like a 2-minute standing O. And so the ump went out there, he let it go on, and then he went and cleaned the plate, and they're still giving him his flowers, which deservedly so. He set the record for scoreless inning streak by a lefty in baseball history. Like it's something significant. And rather than making it about himself, he went and cleared the plate off again, even though he'd just done it, just to let him have his moment. And I'm like, fuck yeah, dude. That's a guy who understands the game, understands the moment, and is not there to big dick the players. He's like, no, let him have his moment. This is history here.
Yeah, that was cool.
Yeah, so if they do something cool like that, where they deserve to be noted, we'll make a note of it. But these other guys, just like, fuck off, man. Just do your job. Do your job.
It's just kind of a funny thing. Just kind of a funny thing. I don't think it's not really. I'm not going to play the umpire for this one, but we had a rookie who just got called up. He was up like really early in the season for like one series just to fill in. But he comes up, and his first appearance, since like maybe March, like the end of March, it immediately gets a pitch clock violation, like first thing, pitch clock violation.
No, that's funny.
I think it's the first time I've ever seen it in person. I didn't know what was going on there. It's just like all of a sudden it's 1-0.
Yeah, that's what I think I think there was one at Reno I saw, but I can't remember. I've seen it on TV, but I've never. I think maybe there was one at Reno, but I don't recall. But that's funny. That's funny. Our,
yeah, I mean, I think it's not like they don't have pitch clock in AAA. So,
yeah.
You know that. But I think it was something about he's getting his glove checked and whatever. And just kind of slowed it. Get into his rhythm. They called him. It's kind of funny. I feel bad for him.
That's funny. Yeah. Speaking of rookies, A's rookies have been good and bad pitchers wide. Gage Jump has been excellent. Cade Morris got lit the fuck up in Houston. Hopefully he bounces back. But he's also got a pitch in Vegas, so we'll see how that goes. But yeah, he's got some good stuff. But boy, he got a rude awakening to the show on Saturday.
Yeah. All
right, so quick rundown for today. We got Gilbert and Trevor Rogers going. Mariners at the Orioles. Trevor Rogers has not been good at all this year. Logan Gilbert's been pretty solid. ERA is a little elevated, but he's, especially here lately, he's been pretty damn good. Mariners are rolling. And the Orioles have been just kind of whatever. Peyton Tolley is becoming one of my new favorite players. That guy is hilarious.
he's kind of silly, man.
He's just a big old goober, and I love it. Yeah. But he is truly just having fun out there. And as much as I don't like the Red Sox, I am a big fan of that guy. And he's also been really good. 2.28 ERA. 51 punch outs on the year, and
easily
the guy having the most fun on the Red Sox this year. He's facing off
this is a good
Nick Martinez, a great pitching matchup.
Yeah, this is gonna be a good one. I'll probably check in on this one. Switching back between the Tigers and this.
Yeah, that's a great matchup. Nick Martinez doesn't get talked about hardly at all because he's with the Rays and they barely exist. 2.29 ERA, 42 punch outs, 5-2 record on the year. That's a good,
he's
good
having
pitching match.
Having a great season. And especially not two teams that are particularly high powered offenses. So he's some real good pitching here.
I think a first five under is a solid bet, depending what your line is there. Full game under maybe, but you never know depends on how deep these two go into the game. But yeah, I think under's a pretty favorable play, especially first five. Dodgers headed into Pittsburgh. Eric Lauer on the bump for the Dodgers, facing off against Paul Skeens. Skeens' ERA actually just got lowered because they ruled one of the hits an error. So,
oh really?
Yeah. So I think he's at like a 2.89. I just saw
that happened after the game.
Yeah, I just saw it on MLB Network before we started here.
Okay.
Yeah, they charged an error on the first baseman because it was. I mean, he clearly should have had that. But anyway, Skeens is having a pretty pedestrian year as far as Paul Skeens' numbers go. But the Dodgers are rolling. Eric Lauer has not been good, but
his last start was all right.
So yeah, and it's the Dodgers. They're a real motherfucker.
Yeah, even if he doesn't do great, they can put up runs behind him.
Yeah. Let's see. D-backs at the Marlins. We got Zach Gallen, Max Meyer. Max Meyer has been good for the Marlins. 6-0, 2.81 ERA, 81 punch outs on the year. It's a nice little start to the season for Max Meyer. Zach Gallen's been pretty rough. 5.32 ERA, 3-5 record. D-backs kind of spinning their tires here lately.
Yeah, I wonder if how long Max Myers will stick around.
Yeah.
See if they trade him or not. I think, yeah, next possible trade pickup.
Yeah, and he's a prime candidate for the Marlins to sell off. They're known for that. Taj Bradley for the Twins has been having a pretty okay year. 3.56 ERA, 5-2 record, 70 punch outs. Melton, he's been good for you guys. How many? He's only had a couple starts though, right?
He's only had 2 starts. But I'm really happy. I mean, he's just getting better. He was good last year, and he's looking even better this year. Young kid. I'm happy to have him back. Especially with it seems like Mize might be sitting on the DL longer than expected. So good to have someone good to go watch pitch.
Yeah, for sure. Offense kind of woke up here over the weekend, so that's into last week and through the weekend. Yeah. So that's good to see. Twins have been kind of on a little bit of a slide. They're still better than they looked at the beginning of the year, but Tigers still.
Hopefully we can take a few from them here.
Yeah, you guys need to for sure. It seems like a good series for you guys to get back on track or continue on the right track. The Twins have been struggling a little bit. Tigers look like they're getting a little hot, and fucking Scooble is gonna be back quick. Goddamn, dude.
He pitched
knock on
5 innings a couple days ago with 2 hits.
Shutout.
It was single A, but like whatever.
Yeah, who cares? That's such a quick turnaround. And
he threw something like 44 for 54 strikes. Like it was just nails.
And he was running up on touch 99 a couple times. It's crazy.
Yeah, the velocity's still not all the way back. So he needs probably 2 more rehab starts before he gets back, but that's still crazy. I mean, he had surgery on his elbow a month ago.
Yeah, it's insane. Absolutely insane. Phillies, Blue Jays. This is a great pitching matchup. Wheeler, Dylan Cease has been on a tear this year. Zach Wheeler just picked right back up where he left off before going on the IL last year. 5-1, 2.31 ERA, 48 punch outs. Zach Wheeler's he's a hoss.
Yeah, this is another good one. I might be switching back and forth between a few games here.
Yeah, Dylan Cease also, 3.05 ERA, 92 punch outs on the year. His stuff looks just filthy again, and great pitching matchup. 2 teams I don't care too much about at all, but that's a good matchup. I'll be tuning into that.
Well, it's kind of interesting because Blue Jays are clawing back to 500. Phillies, they're 6 games over 500 now. Like these are some interesting teams from the wild card race. Yeah, because if it hadn't. It's always coulda, woulda, shoulda, but without that just disastrous start from the Phillies, like this is very much a 2-team race in the National League East. But you can't get off to that slow of a start with a team like the Braves in your division and and expect to be in division contention. Yeah, I mean, kind of almost opposite of last year, where the Braves kind of started out slow, the Phillies were off to the races, but just for baseball's sake, it kind of would have been fun if they were both fighting for the division, but I don't see that happening.
No, I don't either. The Braves they show no sign of slowing down. Cardinals at the Mets. Got Dustin May and Freddie Peralta. This Dustin May's been not great this year, but he's had some. He's still a pretty good pitcher, but Freddie Peralta has been pretty good for the Mets. Mets are trying to get something going. They've been playing better baseball as of lately, but not
better. But I mean, like that is a low bar.
Very low bar. The Cardinals, on the other hand, have been playing like good team baseball all year, and they're battling for the National League Central. I think Milwaukee's pretty well. I wouldn't say they've locked it up, but they've got a stranglehold on that division right now, and everybody else is kind of seems to be playing for sloppy seconds.
There's been a couple big streaks in that division, either good or bad.
Yeah.
So like I don't think it's over at all.
I don't think it is either, but I feel like it's Milwaukee's to lose more than it is. Yeah,
sure. Yeah.
But no, you're 100% right. Like the Cubs are so streaky. Like they're swooning right now, but they got the Rockies at Coors, so they the Rockies can't help but blow a late lead or just not ever have a lead. And I don't know, like the Reds, they've gone on good streaks and bad streaks. And then they're on a bad one here lately. But the Pirates are competitive. The Cardinals are good. Like I don't know. That's the Mets are just not, and they're in a division that is basically sewn up in the East. So yeah, whatever. They're whatever. And the Cardinals they're quietly playing pretty good baseball.
Yeah.
The Rangers, Royals, gross. Fucking gross. Evaldi.
Yeah, I don't care about this one at all.
I hope the Royals win just to tamp the Rangers down, but that's a disgusting series. Braves at the White Sox is pretty interesting.
Yeah, Grant Holmes has had a couple bad starts, but I think his last one was pretty good. So
I think so. And White Sox,
Brandon Ice was pretty good. Although I mean it's the Braves, and I think they're gonna tee off on them.
I think probably so. And then White Sox without Murakami, they've still been pretty good, but they're not the same club. They do miss Murakami, and he's out for a little while yet. So
yeah, I mean that's too bad. It's kind of fun to watch them, but I mean they're still over 500. Colson Montgomery's been hitting, but yeah, I think this is an easy Braves win here.
I think so too. And yeah, you guys could use it because they're very much in the division race. They're in the Central. That division is wide open. Colin Ray versus Tomoyuki Sugano. Sugano's been a solid pitcher for the Rockies this year. About as good as you can ask from a Coors Field pitcher. Colin Ray's not been very good. The Cubs, what was his Tyone went on the IL. They have everybody, all their pitching staff is on the IL, and what's his name? Imanaga. Boy, when he gets beat up, he gets beat up hard.
Yeah, seriously. Yeah, they're not looking good. Maybe the Rockies got a chance here.
I'm hoping so. Let's
go.
Yeah, especially I hope Rob's at one of those games and then Cubs just get blown out. Sad Rob is the best Rob, so that's what I'm looking for. Astros at the Angels. Ureña's been really good this year. That guy's got a filthy changeup. But so I'm hoping the Halos win, but that's a gross game. Kaiwei Tang for the Astros. He's been pretty good.
I haven't seen him pitch yet.
I haven't either.
I don't know. This seems like a good four multi-screen tonight.
It's a good pitching matchup. It's I'm hoping that
actually I don't care.
I'm hoping the Angels.
I hope the Angels win it, but
yeah. I don't. It's a good pitching matchup, but there's other stuff going on. Chase Burns facing off against Lucas Giolito in Petco. Chase Burns has been excellent this year. 7-1 with a 2.05 ERA, 81 punch outs. Easily the best pitcher for the Reds so far this year. And Giolito's been whatever. He's been all right. Not good, but not bad. And the Padres, well, both of these teams looking for a win. This is a pretty interesting series just for a couple of teams that have been pretty meh here as
like we said earlier, they're both on pretty bad streaks over the last 10 so they both need some wins really bad here.
Yeah, I would take the Reds in this one. Chase Burns has been really good this year, and that Laureano is probably out for the year for the Padres. That
hurts.
Yeah, he had hip surgery, like I think hip flexor or something, and so like I don't know if they've said officially he's out for the season, but most likely. Let's see. Nationals at the Giants. Andrew Alvarez. He's been okay. Looks like a pretty small sample size for him. Adrian Hauser's not been good for the Giants. Let's go Nationals. Fuck the Giants.
Yeah, I hope they tip on them.
Yeah, I do too. But it's another one of those games I don't care. But go Nationals. And then rounded out, we'll see if JT Ginn can keep him in the yard there in Vegas. He's been really good, but also very unlucky. Carried a no-hit game into the ninth and then gave up a walk-off. And then had a really solid pitching performance his last start at Wrigley. And the bullpen blew it. Or was it? No, it was against... Yeah, it was at Wrigley. Bullpen blew it. But he's 3-3, 2.74 ERA, 60 punch outs on the year. Really starting to look like a good pitcher. I don't know anything about this Robert Gasser dude.
Me neither.
I hope we light him the fuck up. I'm hoping for another offensive explosion from the A's and let's keep it manageable, because as we found out, the Brewers can claw their way back into the game, and they're not at all a slug heavy team, but they did it last night. And then they also managed 2 more hits than us, and I think both of those were singles that scored. So they just get it done. Brewers are a damn good ball club, but fuck the Brewers right now. They can eat a bag of dicks.
Yeah, let's go A's.
Yeah. So that's what I got. You got anything else before we get out of here?
Nothing here.
Cool. All right. Enjoy your baseball and move your ass. We're burning daylight.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Son up, slate's full, we already locked in. Matt and Jake on the mic, let the show begin. Score, starters, who's hot and who's not. Burning daylight sports, give it everything we got. First pitch energy, no time to sleep. 15 games on the board.